Hey guys, so we're here and we have this beautiful Hunter R-52 Adaptair. We could call it an original even though they weren't called original at this point. Andy says this is from the 40s and he's probably right. Here's the tag here, Hunter Fan and Ventilating Company, Memphis, Tennessee, R-52. 1.9 amps, serial number A. So I'm going to do the controls on this one. I'm going to pass the camera to his metalness.
Okay.
And it's already set to low with the pull chain.
Alright.
So I'm going to hit the high switch over here. Starts out at 1.71. And as it gets up to speed, it's going to drop a bit, I'm sure, because it's shaded pole. I tested this on the workbench, and I just think this might be the best running antique Hunter that I have. It just is silent and smooth and spins like a dream, and it's just a thing of beauty. So far we're down to 1.66. And I don't know about you, I already feel some air from it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
So that's antiques are known for their fast low speeds. We're down to 1.65.
It's drawing more on low than most modern fans do on high.
That's true. Down to 1.64. Okay, we're still dropping. 1.63. I guess I spoke too soon, huh? I was gonna change the speeds, but it's still medium started out at 1.9. Now we're down to 1.82, and we're still dropping. 1.77, 76, 75, 74. Okay. I started out at 2.24, and we're dropping. We're at 2.03. I think that's about where it's going to stay. So it's a little bit over the rated current of 1.9 amps. And anybody want Metal Pete's going to go back there and check the airflow.
Sure.
I'll do that in just a moment
I'll sit
here.
here in the chair and be lazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah!
This is quite impressive.
I'll turn the heaters off so we have a very accurate read.
Yeah.
But yeah, antiques are known for
We should also turn off our
blender fans. I don't know if they do much difference.
No,
they make
Okay.
this one maybe because you're right under it. That one there probably doesn't do much.
Oh, no,
anything.
but I can really feel this.
Yeah.
This is just... Wonder, it's almost gold line.
I was gonna say antiques. You know, I've got my three categories. I've got my spinner motor Hunter. You know, I've got K55 Casablanca and original, and then antiques and gold lines. Antiques and gold lines get put into a category together because
They're just that good.
yeah, they are. And the thing about it is that the airflow patterns are different. So antiques might not be as practical for a 40-foot commercial ceiling.
No, but
But in terms of amount of airflow,
yeah, the amount, well, it's a more direct breeze because it's straight blades, so gold lines have curved blades.
yep, we're at 2.01 is where we ended up over here.
Okay.
So,
Just,
you want to get a shot of it there?
yeah.
Yeah. So far, we're not using any of the test equipment other than the amp meter.
Right.
So I'm gonna hit the
Just
main
spin
power
down.
switch there, and we'll spin it down. Yeah, I got this a week ago or so, but I've been waiting until the time that Andy was here to film it because
I like my hunters.
Andy likes Hunters of all eras pretty much, and antiques is what I know him to like. And then every so often he'll surprise me and he'll like something that's not in either of those categories. But this is in both categories, so I knew for certain he would like it.
Well, look what I picked up out of my category. Remember that past just after Christmas?
You have to remind me of what you're talking about.
Well, I picked up the Moss Heirloom.
That's true, yeah. Well, that fits because that's cast iron, so that's heavy metal. So that fits.
Well,
for
I
you.
also picked up a
Homestead Universal. That's true, but
and a design house.
The design house is a childhood fan.
Yes.
So that
Yeah.
that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Homestead Universal, I mean, honestly, for you, I just sort of assume, I know you like industrials, and so I
Yes.
try not to test industrials unless you're here. But beyond that, you just like quality fans.
Yes.
You know, I don't think you have that much of a specific interest. You just like cool fans. Okay, we've stopped.
Oh yeah.
So let's. I'm gonna turn it to low, medium, low, and reverse.
Oh, that's. Oh yeah.
You never seen that before in person?
No, I saw it on those hunters at the Ace, but I just.
Yeah.
We should have our.
Oh, you want to see if it's gonna power the.
Alright.
Difference. All you're doing is you're adjusting this little key here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting. That is just.
So I'm gonna turn it on to low reverse now. Starting at 1.71 and dropping.
Interesting.
I think the first time I ever saw Adaptair hunters was at like some antique mall when we went to one of our trips down south in the 90s. And at that time I recognized, I knew they had to be like related to the Hunter original somehow.
Yeah.
And one of the employees there showed they had like a pole that they used to reach up and turn the key.
Why they would bother reversing them is beyond me. Just leave them in downdraft, but that's still cool. Yeah, I remember seeing them in Ponderosa when I was a kid. And then I got my Hunter catalog, my 9300, 9200 catalog, medium, starting at 1.92 and dropping. And the closest thing, I could tell they didn't look like a normal original, but the closest thing in there was the 2nd century original, so that's what I thought they were. But I was like, they don't look the same. We're at 1.9,
Uh-huh.
1.89.
We have blendage.
Did it stop, or is it still spinning down?
Oh, you shut off the blender fan?
Yeah, he wants to see if,
maybe it's
if
still
the Hunter's
spinning
gonna
down.
blow it.
Oh, I see.
That's what she said.
Indeed. Yeah, it was still
It
spinning
might
down.
blow it on faster speeds.
Yeah, we're at 1.87 right now.
Okay.
High, we're starting at 2.4 and we're dropping.
That medium or high?
High.
Oh, high.
.13. It draws considerably more current in reverse because the pitch is steeper in reverse, so it's a greater drag on the motor. 2.11.
Oh, now it's going. The blender fan.
It's making the
Just a bit.
shop lights rock back and forth.
Yeah.
No, it stopped. Just kind of a little sweet spot that caught it.
Yeah. Okay. So next up, we're going to try it with the Decade box. I'm always really cautious operating these with capacitors because resonant frequency on these can really do some damage.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll put it back into forward. So if I were up to 10 and nothing, we're drawing 0.59 amps. $16 is where it started there. I'm going to take it back to 15 and stop it and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to go back to... Oh, now we're starting earlier. Guess there must be a sweet spot. Now we're starting on 10, really? Hold on, we're going to try again because it was not cooperating. Somebody stop that by hand.
Okay.
So we're going to... Sometimes it behaves differently once the capacitors are charged. And now it's starting on 8.
Okay. Well, which means you could possibly...
Use it on an 8, 12, 20?
Yeah, but this might be a little low for 8. But
Yeah.
it's... Once you charge it up, like
See,
you
it's going to
said...
stall. Okay,
Oh.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is where it starts for real. And that's 0.8 is what we're drawing there. That's still a nice low speed. Now, what I've learned to do, because shaded pole behaves very differently once it's been up to speed, I'm going to turn it up to high, let it get up to speed, and then drop it back down and see if it's still that slow. It might be faster now with the 14. Shaded poles are very funny, and they often behave better with solid state than they do with capacitors, which is the opposite of permanent split capacitor motors. So there's your 14, 15.88. 16.97, 17. Wait, what? We just, oh wait, no, I did the math wrong, sorry. 16.97, 17, 1.05, 18, 1.14, 19, 1.24, 20, 1.33. Once again, I'm going to take it up to high and back down again. One, 1.44, 22, 1.55, 23, 1.65, 24, 1.75, 25, 1.85, and 26, 1.97. I'm not going to go any higher than that. I'm not going to go any higher than 25, really. 25 here is 1.86. So then the other thing I'll try is, let's drop it back. Medium, low. Let's drop it back to low and see how it does. Now it's not actually a separate coil tap. This is there's only a single coil in this motor, and there's a speed coil. So this is not the same thing as like a 2-speed original. Okay, we started there on 6. Is it going to stall? We're drawing 0.35.
Now it's picking up.
When I'm here doing videos alone, I'll often talk about what song is stuck in my head. Right now it's Little Ghetto Boy by Donny Hathaway, or covered by his daughter, Layla Hathaway. Okay, stopped. 7, 8, 9, 10, really? Interesting. It doesn't seem to want to go. We're at high. We're past where it started with high. So, okay. Let's move on to the solid state. Well, let's do a 0 to high first. We're gonna do a couple 0 to highs. Put the camera on the ammeter here.
Okay.
I'm gonna show the current draw as it goes from 0 to high.
Okay.
Oh, it's still on low. My fault.
Okay.
Okay. Now watch this. This is how shaded pole does. See how high that went? All the way up to 2.52.
Yep.
And as the fan gets up to speed, it's dropping down. Dropping, dropping, dropping. All the way down to 2.02, which is where we saw that before. Okay, so let's move to the solid state.
Okay.
Somebody want to stop it by hand?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Again, these often behave better with solids. Are you zoomed in? Or is that just how close it is?
That's just how close it is.
These often behave better with solid state controls than they do with capacitors. There we go. We're starting at 0.83. Anybody remember what it drew when it started with the 14 microfarad?
No. I thought it was around that.
Let's find out. I'm going to turn on the 14 microfarad and just switch it over. Yep, you're right. It's 0.8.
Yeah. It's
So right around the same. So it's behaving kind of similar with the solid state. So 0.83 is where it started. I'm going to take it an eighth of a turn, which takes us to 12 o'clock. The faint hum, but nothing egregious.
Yeah, it definitely could use.
We're at 1.2.
definitely could be used on a solid state.
Now, I'd want to help you hang them, but we could do an antiques install in your band practice room. A couple of sidewinders or a couple of, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
Very possible.
Another eighth of a turn.
Well, yeah, I'd put the
1.72.
solid state on the one socket.
Yeah,
Then the other, I'd have to use factory speeds like this.
that's true. This has got a fairly decent factory speed. Round noses, long noses, all have fairly decent factory speeds. You know what? Long noses is what you need. I got plenty of long noses. So that's another eighth of a turn, 1.64, and then high with a solid state is 1.97.
Yeah, a little bit
We're
under.
9.5 now. Okay, the last thing we'll do 0 to high again, but this time we're going to do it on the fan. So you know how that's going to rock. It's going to go all the way up
Yeah.
to 2.5 amps and drop down to 2 amps. Because it's gangsta like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Long noses I think are what you want. We can also, I've got some that have a light on the bottom of it. Those big antique globes. So I'm going to go and turn it to high. 2.52, dropping. We're now down to 2.01, so we're at full speed. This thing does not take long to get up to full speed at all.
No.
This thing performs beautifully, and it draws less current than some of the R&M originals. So this is a beautiful fan, and maybe we should put it in Andy's living room. So.
Yeah, I'd be for that if, yeah.
You just don't like carrying that ladder up there.
Do not.
What
And
hunter
then
do
a
you have
50
up there
pound
right now? What is that
50-pound
one?
fan on top of it. It's the Whisper Wind 2000.
Yeah. You wonder. You need bracing for this thing.
It's a fan-rated box. We can hang it there. It would be safe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to figure out how the best way to mount the fan to it. But it could be hung on a fan-rated box.
Well, you definitely use a slope adapter with that.
You could, or just, I just, like I did in my living room, I just put the canopy up and you put it so the lower side of the ceiling is touching and you got a little inch or two gap
Yeah.
on the other side, but who notices and cares?
Yeah. But, when I hung my Fasco, it came with the slope
Yeah.
ceiling.
I guess I could use one of those globular slope ceiling adapters that goes on top of that. I got some of those in
Well,
brown and black. I was thinking of the
globular-
Hunter, the little, like you have, the round circle thing that goes
Yeah.
on top of the regular canopy.
I got those from EnviroFan, and the one that I got from Mark that came with
The
the
antique
Fasco
brass.
is exact shape.
It's the exact same thing. You could get if someone needed some, you could get them from EnviroFan and paint them whatever color you
Yeah.
needed. The antique brass paint that they're selling now is pretty spot on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, anything else you guys want to see with this beautiful R-52?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Okay, well
So
thank you for
everything-
watching the R-52. We got one more really cool fan, and then I think Andy has to go, and I think Metal Pete and I might take a dinner break,
Yeah.
and Andy too if he can come with us, and then Metal Pete and I are gonna do some industrials. So this is we got a lot to do. Thanks for watching. Thank you, sir.
Just let it spin down since it stopped on its
Yes.
own. Beautiful.